Hey y'all, it's Megan. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. So in today's video, come spend a little time with us. We got a little garden work to do, but first we're out here on Berry Hill picking strawberries.
And Berry Hill is showing off right now.
Yes it is. Yes it is.
Look at this. You probably can't see that, but ain't that beautiful?
Yes it is.
These things are so good. I don't know how we're supposed to save any of them for jelly or anything because I keep eating them as fast as I pick them.
I keep
Yeah, between you and Maggie, I don't know how I'm gonna have any. But I'm hoping, my goal is only one other time since we've lived here did we grow enough strawberries for me to make a batch of jelly at one, to pick enough at one time. And that's my goal. I would love to get enough to say, you know what, these strawberries come from our farm. Because that's the one thing, like I said, we don't usually grow enough of for me to make my strawberry jelly. And strawberry jelly is your favorite, ain't it?
Absolutely. There ain't nothing no better. Out of all the jellies, that's my favorite.
Goodness.
Ain't those pretty?
This is how many we got from Berry Hill that we found anyway. Every time we would look back in a spot we've already picked, we've seen more and more and more. So I'm sure we've missed some. But I think I've got enough to make me some jelly. But
I think Maggie's eating most of them.
Can y'all see the strawberry juice all over this child? I don't know what she's been doing. But yeah, they don't look too bad.
No, there's some real nice. Well, most of the real nice ones we've done eat.
Yeah.
But look at those. Look at that. And to some of y'all, this may not be that special, but I tell you what, growing strawberries that big to us, that's doing something.
Yes, it is.
Let's go to the front and pick. Then we got to go work in the garden.
All right. So for my new folks around here, we have strawberries planted a little bit of everywhere, not just out on Berry Hill. We're also out here in the front yard, and we have lots of strawberries planted out in what used to be flower beds. Big, beautiful fig tree. So let's see what kind of strawberries we can find out here. But they're planted right there some. Got some more over here. Got a whole pile of them right here. And sunflowers coming up from last year. We're just letting them do their thing. This is what we're running into out here. I don't know if they're rotting or if something's eating on them. Right there, them little bugs, I guess, is eating on them. So, I'll make me a little pile and those can go to the chickens. They won't go to waste. Well, got a pretty good haul here. I ain't got time to make jelly today, so that'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna get these in some gallon-sized bags and stick them in the fridge till I got time to make it. Now, just with my experience, strawberries don't keep very long, so kind of make quick work of it. I wish I had time to make it today, but it'll be fine till in the morning. So,
Can you see that?
Me and Andy just come running down here. Y'all see this right here?
It looked just like smoke from the front porch.
We were freaking out because we thought the chicken net had caught the grass on fire. Ever how that would have happened. They thought this was smoke, but it's not smoke, thank goodness.
So check this out. The chicken net melted a hose and melted a hole in the water hose.
Are you serious?
That's where it's been popping.
We've laid it. Ah!
Yeah, it got me. Look at that. It melted a dang hole in the water hose.
It's laid on the water hose for years.
I know it's always done that. Why did it decide to melt a hole in it today? I heard it popping down here, but it always pops on grass, so I didn't think nothing of it.
Well,
look at that. Melted a hole plumb right into it. I ain't never seen a chicken net do that. We leave a water hose right under a chicken net all the time.
All the time.
Like all the time. Never seen that happen.
Well, you have now, I guess.
Yep, y'all can get a little bit of water hose repair on today's video, I guess. Let me go get my thing to put it together with. I guess this is as good a time as any to show you how we fix a water hose around here. I like these kits right here that's got the real hose clamps with them and a brass connector. And I mean, once you put it in there, you can run over it or whatever, and it don't never seem to bother it. It ain't like the plastic ones. We get these on Amazon. So I'll see if she can put a link in the description for those. But you gotta get the hose stretched out over it. And evidently this one's wanting to be sort of hard to deal with. This is a good hose. I hate to see this one have to do a repair on it. That ain't wanting to go. It's almost like it's too little. I mean, the hose is too little. Golly, I ain't never had one that hard to slide in. Well, after a bunch of twisting and straining, I'm about to get it on there.
They're not usually this hard.
No, they're not. It's this hose. This is an old, I can't remember what brand it is, Goodyear or Rubbermaid or something like that hose. I can't find them anymore. Used to could buy, oh, I know what it was, a Craftsman hose. Used to could buy them back when Sears sold Craftsman. And we've had this hose forever. And these are some dang good hoses. This is the first time I've ever had to fix one. And they do not stretch over top of the repair kit. If it gives us problems, I guess we'll just try to fix it again. But yeah, normally they slide up on there quite a bit easier than that. Probably would have helped to put some, if I know it's gonna be this hard, I'd have put some oil or something on that. That like I said, that typically ain't an issue. So normally you would want that slid to where they touch the middle piece right here. But that ain't happening today. So we're gonna fix it just like this right here. Tighten that thing down real tight and hopefully it stays. As hard as it was to put on, hopefully it'll be that hard to take off, pull back out. It's not the prettiest repair. Hopefully it works.
So y'all heard us talk about in a previous video about the crows getting into our garden down here at the creek. So we're gonna go back, and I think we're gonna try to replant what we can. But first, I wanna show you what crow damage looks like. If you've never experienced that, or if you have something that looks like this in your garden, your problem is crows. So this had to been done last night, this morning. See that corn there? Corn plant be standing up like this. The crow pulls it up and eats the little corn kernel off the bottom. Right here's another one. I didn't see that one this morning. I didn't see this one this morning. It looks fresh.
They just done it.
So there's another one. They've eat the kernel off the bottom. Right there. You could just imagine our disappointment when we come down here and saw that.
But it's not as bad as we thought.
Yeah, the problem, we walked through it a little better this morning. It's dried out enough we were able to get out here and actually walk through it. And it's not quite as bad as we first thought, but it's still pretty bad. So, always a fighting something. I told Andy, I said, I reckon they gotta eat too. Just don't know why they gotta eat our stuff. They're right.
Yeah, I told Megan, I said, as much stuff as it is out here in the wild, why they gotta eat off of us?
And then the
Look
bad
right here.
I know, I saw it. The bad thing is, our neighbor has a garden on the other side of that ridge over there. He called Andy last night and said the crows pulled up all his stuff too. So I guess they've just found him a smorgasbord down here. There's some more. Well, we're gonna see what we can get replanted here.
Well, before we go to replanting, I'm going to run through this with the cultivating tractor real quick and sort of bust open the top of the ground. And I want to show you real quick why. So you can see grass already coming in this if you look down real close. If we don't bust this grass up before we replant, this grass will outgrow our seeds that we plant, because once that grass starts, anybody who knows about any type of gardening like this, once you see that grass coming in, you better take care of it if you can, because it won't be long, you'll look out across here and you'll see green, and it'll outcompete the seeds we're going to replant. So I'm going to run through real quick and cultivate through it and not really change anything about the rows. We're just going to go back down the road with the hoe and throw some seeds out. Y'all may notice that back plow right there is plowing quite a bit deeper than the plow on the other side. I broke the bolt that adjusts the angle of that shank down there, and so it's pointed down a lot more than the other one, and it's causing it to dig in deeper, just in case you're wondering why one's plowing deeper than the other.
Now he's headed over to do the same thing to our popcorn rows we got over there, what little bit we got left.
So we got it plowed through, and let's see, you want to drop these things and I'll dig the trench?
Sound like a plan.
Let's see if we can knock this out right fast.
All right.
We're going to do the Supremo beans first, and then we still got the cow pea, the purple hull peas, and the green beans, and then I don't know about the corn over there.
We don't know. We're just kind of feeling blah about this, ain't we?
Yeah, we are.
But you know what? We've been doing this most of our lives, and you know what? It just happens sometimes, y'all. It just happens. Ain't no use to get mad about it. Ain't no use to give up either. So, that right?
I guess so. Oh, I come home the other day and I told Megan, I said, I'm going down there and sowing that whole bottom in grass. I said, I'm done filling my garden down here. But then it was just a few minutes later, I was like, okay, when am I going to replant? What we got to do? Y'all know how it is.
Are you gonna go back over them and cover them up?
What is this over here? Pink eyes?
So next we got to replant our pink-eyed purple hull peas. I think they dug up most of them. The October beans, they got some of them. We still had quite a few still coming up, but I think they got most of these, right? The crows.
Yeah, the fly after me. Yeah, the crows got most of the green beans and
the pink eyes, yeah. So I'm gonna get these planted.
Y'all may wonder why in the world we ain't using a push planter. Simply because we've got some stuff that's coming up and some that ain't. Well, some that ain't been pulled up and some that is. I figured it'd be just as easy just to knock a trench in the road with the the hoe, and sprinkle seed. And I just want to show you, I guess I'm really going to have to fix that shank on that tractor, because look, this is what it should look like. And see how pretty that is? This is the shank that's plowing too deep. And look at the clods it pulled out. Like, you don't really want that. Look at the earthworm. Look at there.
Oh yeah.
But you don't really want that pulling those clods out like that. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I didn't think it was gonna be that big an issue, but I can see it is. So I'm probably gonna end up having to put another shank on that plow, or fix up something different there. But I guess we'll knock these 4 rows out real quick and hopefully be done with this. I might come back down here later this evening and plant me another row of peas, fix me up another row and plant it while I can still work it.
All right.
Just depends on if I have time.
We're gonna put our ribbon up today?
Yes, we're gonna put our ribbon up when we get this done.
All right.
And we may not even put the fence back up just yet. We may just string the ribbon up, and where ain't nothing really coming up right now, that'll probably deter any deers until we get the fence back up.
Yeah.
Just in case we don't get it up today. We'll put it up tomorrow if we don't do nothing else.
So this is what we're planting. This is our popcorn we saved from last year. What you saw us plant the first time was some leftover seed that we had bought. We used it all when we planted it, and because we didn't want to use the seed we saved because it got eat up with bugs. But we've talked to a few people and they said they think it'll still come up. I guess we're gonna see. If you look real close, you'll see some little holes in some of them. It's hard to. Oh, I seen several while ago. Right there's one. See them little holes? That's from the bugs. So we're gonna see if it'll come up.
I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but the crows are having a fit right over there. Actually, I see one. The camera ain't gonna pick it up, but there's one right up there in the tree. I need my shotgun with me. But they're having a fit. I'm just wondering. I told Megan, I said, they're up there like, look at them. They're planting more seeds for us to eat. I don't know what the deal is with the crows this year, but I've never seen crows quite as bad as what they are this time, because we're not the only ones I've heard having problems with the crows eating their stuff. Like I said, our neighbor across the creek over here did. Y'all may have seen JT West's video of his Jimmy Red corn. The crows, I think, have eaten it up twice now. If you don't know who JT West is, go check out his channel. He's does a lot with the Farm on 140, kind of like what we do. But I like watching his stuff. You'll learn a lot about a 140. But anyways, just listen. Well, now they've quit. They heard me talking about them and they've quit. But right up in those trees there, right up in the top of those trees, they were up there going crazy just now. So they're watching. They know we're planting more seed. Well, we got it all replanted, and I'm pretty sure that we've got everything way too thick. That's the thing about dropping by hand, is we always tend to put too much when we drop it by hand. That's what I do like about a planter. A lot of times you get your spacing a lot better. So what I have here for our crow situation is some reflective tape. This is actually called bird tape. I'd never heard of it till just the other day. And what we're going to do is just zigzag it across from T-post to T-post across this garden, and as it flickers in the wind, it's supposed to deter birds. I guess we're going to find out if that's true or not. But my mama claimed that it worked, so I'm going to take her word for it, and hopefully it does.
And if it don't, we're going to lock her down here. No,
yeah, we're going to tie Tiger up inside the garden. But if it don't work, we'll let you know. But either way, we'll probably put a link to the description as this as well, because it also came off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive for two 300-foot rolls, I think. No, oh no, it's two 150-foot rolls, so it's 300 foot altogether. I hope we got enough. So I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Let's start over there at that post, and we'll come across, and then we'll go across, and go across, and then we'll do it again. We'll zigzag back the other way.
Okay. That's another reason, since we're putting this up today, that we want to go ahead and work it with the tractor, because now it'll probably be no working it with the tractor until we take this down.
Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the butt to do with the tractor now. But with my planning here, I'm going to try to fix it so that I can untie it, and it'll just be wrapped around each T-post, so maybe it won't be too much trouble to take down, but I don't know. Anyways, we wanted to work it before we got that far. How much you got left? I don't guess I'm coming back down here this season with the farm on.
Oh yeah. You want me to go?
That's what I was going to say. Maybe run it back up yonder to one of them middle posts. Or take it all the way through. If you got enough, you think, to go to the very end one down yonder?
Go all the way to
the very end.
The middle post?
Yeah. Look at this mess right here. I could see why a bird won't want to fly into it. It looks like we're having a disco party down here. So I was just telling Megan, I guess I really ain't gonna come back down here with the farm on and lay off another row yet. because now I can't get through it. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have done that before we laid this off, but oh well, it can wait. It ain't no big hurry to get them other peas planted. But this is gonna be real interesting to see if this works. Is it not enough?
Like a foot.
Okay, I got some more over here on this other roll.
Okay. I guess we'll see.
I mean, like I said, I understand why in the world they wouldn't fly into it. I wouldn't fly into something that looked like that if I was a bird.
Yeah, I know.
My goodness. You know, I've always seen people use videotape to do this with, and it sort of reflects in the sun too, but it don't look like this.
Yeah, it makes you swimmy headed.
Yeah, I can't hardly stand to look at it. I don't know if that camera does it justice to what it really looks like. But the sun's not shining. The sun just went under a cloud, so it doesn't reflect quite as much as what it was. But just look at it flicker. And y'all, there's hardly a breeze blowing. And it's flickering like that. Boy, them crows are gonna be mad now. They're gonna be like, what in the world they do to our food, our buffet bar? It serves you right, crows. Go find something if you own to eat.
So the sun's shining now. I still don't think it does it justice. It about blinds you though when it twists just right.
And it's got a rainbow tint to it too, so it's multiple colors when the sun shines. While we're standing down here, I guess I'll tell them our future plans for what else we're going to plant. And that way it won't be just for them, it'll be for us too. So I can go back and look at this video and be like, that's what I said I was going to plant down there. Okay, so we're going to take this year and probably we're going to put in one more row of peas right here. I've got some Dixie Lee peas, which we've never growed those. And I bought those from Hoss Tools. And so we're going to put in one more row of Dixie Lee peas here. We're going to put in, I think we're going to, over here towards the corn, we're going to do our sweet potatoes down here this year. And then, because it's just good, loose, soft dirt, I think they would do good down here. But then right here in the middle, we're going to do pumpkins. We have numerous amounts of pumpkin seeds. We've got some pumpkin seeds that subscribers have sent us. And so we've never really had good luck with pumpkins because the squash bugs just wipe them out before they ever make a pumpkin. This year, I'm going to try to actually look after the pumpkins the way we should, and that way we can actually have pumpkins come Halloween. I've always wanted to grow our own pumpkins, and I think back years ago when I was younger, I did grow a pumpkin patch, and they got up, they had the prettiest pumpkins you ever seen, and right before they got ready to pick, the deer come through and smashed every one of them and ate the insides out. I was so mad. Look at that stuff flicker.
I see.
But I think that's our plans this year. We're going to try to grow us some good pumpkins down here. Whether they do good or not, I don't know. Like I say, we ain't had great luck with pumpkins in the past, but I'm going to see if we can't dedicate more time to them this time and actually take care of them and look after them the way they should be. And maybe the kids will actually be able to say they grew their own Halloween pumpkins this year.
That's right.
I
we
think
can have a pumpkin pie.
Well, I do have a couple of pumpkins that are, you know, more like the pie type pumpkins to plant. And then we have jack-o'-lanterns. We have, I don't know, we have several different pumpkin seeds. So we're just going to plant a mixture of everything down here and see how that goes for us. Well, it's supper time, and you get to watch me cook supper tonight. I promised Megan I'd cook supper for tonight. We've actually had a pretty eventful day ever since the last part of this video you just seen us in. And so it's been very, very, very busy evening. So it's almost, I think, about 8:30 now. This is late for us. We hardly ever eat supper this late, but it's just enough daylight out here for me to see. So I'm gonna cook some burgers on the grill, and I have a few little fillets right there that those will be for Jacob. Anyways, let's get these things on here because I'm about to starve. And then for the cheese, I've got some pimento cheese here that I'm going to be using for the cheese instead of just regular old sliced cheese. So let's get this going. Just adding a little bit of pepper and salt. Put that on the steaks too. Well, let them go. So y'all know I like going for easy stuff. So to go with our burgers, we're going to eat Velveeta shells and cheese. But we are checking out Megan's new pots here.
This was my Mother's Day present. I got 3 new stainless steel pots.
Mama?
Yep. I'm so excited to use them.
You don't know how bad she needed new pots, because every time you would pick up one, the handle would fall off of it. And I was, matter of fact, I think it was the video y'all seen me fixing those baked beans in. I was like, I know exactly what Megan's getting for Mother's Day. So, yeah, we got her some pots, me and the kids. And first time they're getting used to boil some macaroni. Let's get out here. I got to check those burgers now. Let that get to boiling.
Daddy, I'll go check them.
I'll go check them. I probably got to flip them. All right. Let's get back. I don't know how she does it. I feel like I'm running every which way just trying to cook on the grill and cook macaroni. How in the world the woman fixes a full course meal every night for supper is beyond me. You know, she's a good one. That's all I know. They're looking good. Jacob's fillets are just about done. Boy, don't those look good. Look at that striping on there. Looks like a professional done it, don't
Yep, it sure does.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and scoop out some cheese and put on these. The little one is for Maggie. Should I put cheese on both, on the other 3?
Yeah,
just
she
one
won't
of
eat
them?
but one.
Okay. That's a pile of it on there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, if you ain't never eat pimento cheese on a cheeseburger, you don't know what you're missing. We'll let it melt. Let's go back in here and check the water. Well, there they are. There's the pimento cheese on the burgers. And my Velveeta shells and cheese. And I could have easily just went to the basement and opened up a can of green beans or black-eyed peas or something that we already had canned down there. But you know what the truth is? We like macaroni too. We like Velveeta shells and cheese, so we eat it sometimes. Don't mean we eat it all the time, but on occasion it's nice to have it. We're about to dig in.
Here's the delicious looking meal my sweet husband fixed me for supper tonight. Look at that gourmet burger. Oh, I can't wait.
Good.
It looks so good.
Got your fresh lettuce on it?
Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hope you might have learned a little something. And
we'll see y'all on the next one.
I'm looking forward to digging into this.
I
I got
am
to see
too.
you cook twice in 1 week.
I know something's going to happen around here. I can't keep doing this though, because
Sure you can.
I'm missing those meals that you fix for us. Y'all, it has been one more busy week here.
Again,
so.
yeah, it's just
It seems like it's just never ending.
it's the time. It's just the time.
It's the time of year. It is, and so we all just got to step in
That's
and do our
right.
part.
So, anyways, till we see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, y'all.